We all lit this morning. I love it. Well, let's just jump right into it. Hello.
What's up?
Okay. You tell me, because you're lit. I want to be on that wave.
I'm definitely lit. Happy it's the weekend.
Yes.
Long week.
Uh-huh.
Kids were wilding out from Monday to Friday. Before we even start, I want to thank everybody out there who's been watching us, who's been subscribing, who's been liking. And also, I have requests for a couple of shout-outs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to give a couple of shout-outs to some new listeners. Yeah, definitely.
Yay!
This individual and I, we go way back. Went to high school with each other. He played basketball. He's really good in basketball. Now he's a nurse, and I'm very proud of this young man.
What?
Okay. Very proud of him.
Male nurses, shout out to y'all.
Male nurse. He calls himself Boris Cujo. He thinks he looks like Boris. He kind of looks like Boris Cujo a little bit.
Well, let me see.
He's like the Great Value Boris
I'll
Cujo.
determine that.
Yeah. His name is Marcus. He said, make sure I put in this part, Dijon Bayham.
Like the mustard?
Like the mustard.
Dijon?
Okay.
Dijon. So
Okay.
shout out to you, bro.
Shout
Keep
out
listening.
to you.
Is
Thank
it
you.
Dijon and you just calling yourself Dijon?
Dijon, like Target and Target.
Target, you know what I
I ain't
mean?
mad at it. I ain't
Yeah,
mad at
yeah.
it.
Shout out
It's
to
okay.
you.
Maybe also I want to shout out my boys. Shout out Rico, Trev, Jeff, Cliff, Ty, family, my mother, friend Tootsie. Everybody that listens and supports, I appreciate you. I really do. We all appreciate you.
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
we do.
We all appreciate you and
Absolutely.
continue.
Thank you so much.
And share. Keep sharing.
Yes, share, like,
Yes, put it
and
out there.
subscribe.
And put that bell notification so that way you know every time.
Do it.
That's
Exactly.
It. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Oh, wait, you know what? Cheers real quick.
Cheers.
cheers,
Merry
cheers.
Christmas.
Okay.
Cheers,
Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas,
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays. Love you
Yes.
guys. Cheers
Thank you, guys. Cheers to you.
to Trey's company coming back.
Yeah,
Officially
absolutely.
coming back.
Yes.
It's been a minute, but I'm so happy that we're back.
Very happy.
Now let's get into how our weeks were.
Oh, can I have one more shout out?
Yeah.
Shout out to Marvin from Bravery Studios. That was terrible.
okay.
But seriously.
Hey.
Yes, absolutely. We're in a new studio here in Garfield, and it's been a great experience. I highly recommend if you're
Yes.
looking for a podcast studio, check him out.
Yes.
We'll make sure to tag him in our post. But he's super dope, man, and doing
Super
really
dope.
big things. So shout out to you, Marv.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's dope. Energy's always dope. Just a nice guy overall.
That's a
You don't
fact.
come in contact with people like that when you're working with somebody. They can either be assholes or in between, but he's definitely a good guy. Thank you so much.
Word. We're a part of the family.
We are.
Shout out to you, Marv.
Yes, I love it. So let's get to it.
Yeah. So who's gonna start telling us how the week was?
I mentioned my week was lit.
With those kids.
It was rough, but the week was I'm just happy weekend.
I'm about to say you should be happy. You got what? Another 4 days and then you off?
I have 3 days and a half to be exact.
Okay.
Damn,
Right,
Daniel.
3 days. I know, but I'm just looking forward to it. The kids need it, we need it, and honestly, I don't know if we're gonna come back. I don't know because it's
COVID has been spreading rampant in
They're
schools.
shutting down classrooms and
Jobs.
I'm scared.
jobs, you know. Yeah, but
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
yeah.
How was your week, Al?
Sorry, y'all. Mine was really good. It would have when you asked me how my week was. It's been good. I've been working from home. Excuse me. It still wants to come up. I've been working from home. And it's been pretty good. I'm really looking into really jumping into starting my own business at this point.
I love it.
I'm tired of working for the man.
Yeah.
And I think it's time to really, I think this lady was telling me between 35 and 40 is when women usually start to say, it's time. And for me, I just want to build something for Peyton. I know I'm going in, but at this point, I just feel like it's time. I've been procrastinating, and it's time for me to actually really settle down and do something for me, so that I'm happy.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
so yeah, just pray for me, y'all. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's probably gonna happen sooner than later. I just got to get my ducks in a row.
But the seed is planted.
The seed
and
is
that's
planted.
what's important.
You got our support.
Going to barber school too. I'm trying to get my barber's license.
You about
I wanna
to do
become a
lines and
barber.
stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to do all that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to line me up.
Hey,
man.
cuz that's what I'm talking about.
I love
Because you're gonna have to
it.
be one of the people I work on. You
got
know,
you.
I'll take
Yeah,
pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
but
you.
yeah, that's the vibe. So next year, that's the move.
I love it.
Well,
and I
yeah.
saw you at a photo shoot. You dropped
Ah, yes, my
Yes,
merch.
talk about it.
Yes, talk about my merch. So yes, light it up. I just dropped some merch. Well, I didn't just drop, but we just dropped some videos and photos on my page. So if you were interested, you can go to my website. I don't really know it right now, so
We're gonna tag it in our story.
Yeah.
And we'll put the
And
link in
on
our
YouTube.
bio
It'll
too.
be on
Yeah.
YouTube.
But yeah, you can go to that. Oh, IamLA.com/store. And it's on my Instagram account. You can go there too if you want to. It's always tagged, or you can always find it when we post our names.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's that for me.
I just ordered something too.
For real?
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yay! A lot of people been ordering stuff and telling
Yeah, I
me.
gotta put something in too.
Yay, I'm so
Absolutely.
excited. The bucket hat?
Titties on the head. Titties on the head.
Yeah, so nobody can really see it
They
unless
can't
you
see
do
it.
this. Yeah.
I'm tall.
That's good. That's good.
We
Cool.
love it though. This
Thank
is all
you.
good
Yeah,
stuff,
no,
man.
I'm
Good
excited.
stuff.
What about you, Tam?
I don't remember my week. It was work has been crazy.
And school.
Work and school has been crazy. This is my last week of school. I'm trying to get
Yay.
through statistics. As of tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be done. My bad. Sunday, I'll be done. But work has been crazy. It's year end, so everybody's trying to get their last minute things in. It's funny that you mentioned between being 35 and 40, trying to get your life and your ducks in a row and trying to get things, because I'm in a similar headspace. I had a conversation with him about just being open to new things and stuff like that. But overall, week was good. The baby is a blessing. She's crazy.
Yeah.
She makes my world.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just excited.
I'm excited too for what's to come. I'm proud of you
Word.
too for
Thank
school
you,
and all that
man.
stuff. Like, for real, yo, it's hard to get back in school at our age. Like getting back into the group
yeah.
and having a baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Clap
It's
it
a
up for
lot.
Tam.
It's a lot,
Cause
man.
that's true. That's true. I don't even know.
It's a lot, but you know what?
Womanship.
It's a lot on me, but honestly, I couldn't do half of it, if not more, without this guy.
Word.
Because it's a support system. Here,
Shout out
so.
to Aunt. Y'all, many don't know, but for those who don't know, he was like an at-home dad at one point, taking care of my niece. And you don't hear that a lot about dads staying home. You know, and I know he, you know, for the circumstances, you know, but the fact that he did it, you know what I'm saying? Most would have been like, I'll send him to the grandma or I'll give him there. But I commend you for being that step up dad. Like,
no doubt. Yeah,
that's dope. But you don't see that often, especially in the black community.
No, it's
so
not highlighted.
I commend you for doing
I
that.
got summers off, so I had no other option but to spend time with my baby girl.
But other people wouldn't have done that.
That's
They
true.
would have
No.
worked and done
Got a
something
job and
else.
did something else,
Right.
so yeah.
So you said I'm gonna stay with my baby, and she loves her daddy to death.
To death,
So.
and the next one will too. Put it at.
That's right.
Now let's move on to trending topics.
Okay.
We playing tease this morning. Okay.
I mean, hello, because I've been thinking about.
Okay. All right. I don't want to talk about this guy.
Hey yo,
I
keep it G-rated.
can't wait to hear that back. I can't wait.
Okay.
I don't want to keep talking about this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but COVID is trending every single week. So the Omicron virus, it seems to be getting more attention, I feel, than the Delta variant. They're saying it's more contagious. In particular, my job closed for the rest of the year. They're now telling us to work remote until the new year, and then I don't even know after the new year because people are still traveling. It's New Year's, so I don't know. They're encouraging people to get their boosters and their vaccines. I think even New York, they mandated that everyone has to be vaccinated by December 27th.
Wow.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts?
I still stand by what I said. I don't think that you should be forcing people to get the vaccine. I never got the flu shot. I still don't have the flu shot. And that's by choice. But then I just got a letter in the mail from the school saying if Peyton doesn't get her flu shot, she can't go back to school. Yeah. I just find that very frustrating because as a parent, I don't, and I'm not saying all of these vaccines are causing ADHD and all of these like autism, things to happen to our kids. But it's just very strange how once we started doing these things, a lot of our kids started developing these issues. So I'm very mindful of what I'm putting into my daughter. Like even them saying you can now get the vaccine for your 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like I'm not pressed for it. I'm not pressed for it. I also know that the what is it?
Omicron.
The Omicron variant is not as harsh as the COVID. So to me, it's just like, be safe, keep your mask on. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Like I think it's pro-choice. Like you get to you choose what you want to do. That's like, yeah, you choose what you want to do. I'm not gonna tell somebody to do it. I'm not gonna tell somebody don't do it. You do what you feel you need to do for yourself. That's all I have to say about that.
I hear you. Hear you loud and clear, mama.
Yeah.
So like with vaccines, I know it was like a whole wave of like woke people saying, yo, these vaccines are causing autism, making my kid have ADHD. And honestly, I don't believe that. I believe ADHD and autism, all of that stuff existed prior. It's always been around. They just didn't know how to diagnose it. And like when you're autistic, it's a spectrum. It's like from 1 to 5, and some people, when you feel like a 1, that means like I'm not trying to be funny right now, like what I'm about to do, but like they like that's like the 1. The 5 when you're like kind of like high level, like Chief Keef. Chief Keef is like he has Asperger's.
Asperger's.
He has Asperger's, and he's autistic, but he can read, he can drive, he's talented, he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't believe these vaccines are causing any of those issues. I just believe that, human beings, we're very complex. We've been around for millions, if not billions. We've been around for about
centuries.
Been around for a while. Yeah. Been around for a while.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know, but get into the vaccine with this touch.
Yeah.
The Marion vaccine.
I love it.
I really believe that the media is trying to have people spooked, and I really think that people up above something's happening. We don't know. Behind the shadows, something is happening, whether, they want to either hurt the economy, they want to phase certain people out, phase certain businesses out. I don't know. I honestly don't believe that this virus is as deadly as they say it is. People have been dying forever from heart disease, from cancer,
from the flu,
from AIDS, from STDs.
Yep.
And we've been dying from all of these things. So you're telling me that this new thing just come around and it's like, oh yeah, this is the top nigga killer.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't believe that this virus is the top killer out here.
Yeah,
I don't either. I don't either. But be safe. I am fully vaccinated. I want to protect my family. I want to protect my friends. I want to protect strangers. I'm fully vaccinated. But like Elle said, leave the choice in people's hands.
Yeah.
Don't force it upon people, because who's to say that? Go ahead, T.
Yeah.
I don't want to reiterate what I agree with a lot of what both of you said. I think you should wear your mask, whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. I'm on the fence with the whole forcing people to get vaccinated, because I don't know what the solution here is if you don't.
Right.
Even if you're not ready to get the booster, at least get the first level of protection, which is the vaccine. And I don't understand when people are saying, we don't know what's in it, blah, blah, blah. I understand that because we don't. But a lot of our kids are already vaccinated with measles, the measles vaccine, rotobella. The list is on. When I take Aria to her appointments and the doctor's listing the vaccine, I don't know what MMR or whatever. She need it? Okay. She can't go to school without it?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What am I going to do? You know, so I get the hesitation. I get the precaution and all that. But as a whole, I don't think COVID's going anywhere ever.
No, it's like the flu. It's going to stay around.
But at the same time, we have to protect each other and people that are around us. So the bare minimum that most of these people need to do is just wear a freaking mask.
That's what I'm saying.
Keep your mask on whether you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. It's just that simple.
But I mentioned this to you the other day, not to cut you. Did I cut you?
Nope.
Okay. So like, I feel like when we do that to people, we put them in a box,
right,
and then we mass shame them.
Yep.
And then we judge people. And it's just like, damn, like we already had division in our society,
Absolutely.
whether it was segregation, racism,
right?
Like, why do we have to add this whole different layer to it where, all right, we're taking away classism.
Right.
There's no more rich versus poor, right? There's no more black hating white. Now it's just everybody mask versus non-mask.
Yeah, vaccinated versus unvaccinated.
Right.
I don't feel that trusting. I don't want to keep hashing on this, but like, I can't walk into. I'm in the mall all the time, especially because I work my job.
Stop going there.
I can't. The office is closed, so I can't go to the mall no more. But Christmas shopping, you know, I cannot go into a public space now without a mask. I'm not that trusting of people around me to know that I'm safe enough and I'm not going to get it. If the mask is the bare minimum I can do to avoid getting it, I'm going to put a mask on. I'm just not there.
That's understandable.
I'm just not there. Now, if you're going out to eat, you're going out to a bar, obviously you can't eat through your mask, you can't drink through your mask, you can't do hookah through your mask. So I understand that point. But I can't go into a supermarket.
Because my thing is, like, you're walking in, you have the mask on, they sit you down, you take it off, you're still in.
You're still in
an enclosed
situations
area.
Like that
right.
don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm like, what's the point?
It's the point, because you take it off now or in 10 minutes. It doesn't make sense.
And I'm probably safer because I'm away from you, especially when you're waiting.
Yeah.
I'm away from people. But as soon as you sit into the dining hall, you're around a whole bunch of people. Yeah. So it's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Circumstances like that, I get it. But if I'm running to Stop and Shop, if I'm running to TJ's, I'm going to have a mask on.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the main consensus here is just be safe, protect your family, and do what you got to do to come home. That's it. Good topic.
Yeah.
It's not a topic. It's trending.
Good conversation.
Trending,
good conversation.
I got you, Tim.
For sure.
So Joe Biden is mandating.
Man.
He got a lot of flack this week about he's ending the student. I'm not gonna get used
what
to
you
it.
want to say to Joe Biden right now?
He's mandating that everyone start to pay back their student loans after January 31st of 2022.
That's some bullshit.
And I think it's complete bull. He got a lot of flack because when he was on the campaign trail, that was one of his big promises. Like, I'm going to forget $10,000 student loan, blah, blah, blah. But now when push comes to shove, he's stopping that. So I want to know, I'm not going to share my thoughts yet. I want to know what you guys think about it.
I think it's bullshit.
Call it.
I think you psych people up to make them feel like this is going to be something that will be beneficial for them, and then you tear them down. You let them down. And people got you in office probably specifically for that.
Right, like you promised.
A lot of people are in debt because of school, which is dumb. Might I say that, to pay for school, something that you should have free.
Right.
And I always thought that was dumb, which is probably one of the reasons why I never went to college. I mean, I did go to college. Let me stop. I went to William Patterson, so let me cut that out. And I went to Passaic County Community College. But I think for me, it's like to have to pay for school, I think it's just really dumb. Yes. And then to say that you're going to do forgiveness and then not forgive, that's he gonna hear it. He gonna hear it.
I'm gonna ask something else, but I want to hear what you guys think.
On March 22nd, 2020.
Bring up the facts.
No bill should pass without immediate generous relief for workers who are losing jobs and hours, small businesses losing revenue, and communities facing emergency needs. Additionally, we should forgive a minimum of $10,000 per person of federal student loans as proposed by Senator Warren and colleagues. Young people and other student debt holders bear the brunt of the last crisis. It shouldn't happen again. This is his words. This is a tweet.
March what? March what?
22nd.
22nd.
Of 2020.
2020.
This is what
That's what he said.
Joe Byron said.
Byron.
Come on, bro. Like, that's...
Word.
That's wild to me, bro. And honestly, man... I was talking to my mother about this. My mother's like, I feel like she's got like so invested in politics now. She doesn't even call Trump. She calls him 45.
45.
Yeah.
She's going 45. I said to my mom, Mom, honestly, are we in worse shape now with Biden than we were with Trump?
I ain't ready for that.
And mom said to me, she said, fiscally, economically, nah, we ain't. I feel like Trump was looking out for the folks.
Facts. I have to agree. I have to agree to a certain extent. As far as him as a person, I don't agree with. But as far as what he was doing, he had a I don't know.
I'm not going to pretend to be involved in politics or anything. But is Joe cleaning up 45's mess? Is that why?
But
each president is cleaning up.
That's a fact.
Right. So is he already started? It hasn't been a full year yet, right?
No.
Right.
No.
So is it fair?
Has it? Yeah, November. Oh no, it hasn't.
Not yet.
No.
So is it fair to judge him
Yeah, because
year in.
you already reneged on a major promise
Absolutely.
you got a lot of young voters. And you got voters from both sides.
Yes.
From the left and from the right.
You reneged. That's
and
the main
they done
point.
came in and said, you know what, man, $10,000.
Facts.
Yeah.
Coming off of my books.
Facts.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. And on top of that, people still hurting.
Yes.
Okay, but here's my other point I want to throw in there. So people are hurting, right? People can't pay their bills. But as we discussed, I think maybe 2 weeks ago, people are not applying for jobs. People do not want to work.
Right.
People would rather get unemployment.
Right.
Is it?
I hear what you're saying, but is paying student loan debt a priority? Like, is that a priority? Is
No.
that going to benefit any household? I paid off my debt for a piece of paper that I can't find a job for.
Facts.
Like that's not
Okay.
that's not going to put food on the table.
That's another topic of conversation because people getting all these degrees and can't even and getting low entry jobs.
That's a fact.
You got a bachelor's or a master's. I think you have to at least have a master's in order to start
It's
at
hard.
like 50, 60 grand.
It's hard. Before I got my gig right now, I lie to you not. T's cousin got me an interview in Linden School District, and they were looking at my resume is pretty official. Like it's nice. You know what I mean? It's nice. And they're like, "Oh, do you have any continuing education? Are you part of any other organizations?" I'm like, "Damn, what more do you need from a nigga?" Like,
What more do you want from me?
Yeah. And it's just like, yo, I'm trying to sell myself to these people, and I'm happy I landed where I landed. I'm in a great situation
Absolutely.
with great people, but
That's good.
in the same breath, it's just like, yo, like look at me. I was giving them everything. Yeah, I know. I work with underprivileged children. I helped run these programs, and I did this and I did that. And like, oh yeah, that's nice, nigga. But
What else you got?
you got more papers?
Where's the papers?
You got more debt, nigga?
Where the papers? Okay? We need to see what you fucking did. I need to see papers. I don't care what the fuck you're saying. See the fucking papers. That's all we want to fucking see. And were they
It's frustrating,
Were
though.
they WHITE?
Well, I thought they had a sister girl in there. I'll make sure I'm making contact with her ass. I'm like,
She was
yeah.
probably like, I can't help you, bro. She was probably like,
I just got here myself.
And everybody was there. I'm talking about the principal, assistant principal, athletic director.
Damn.
Everybody. I'm like, I'm really trying. And they're asking me questions. And I'm like, zing, I'm hitting
Facts.
it. Zing, I'm hitting it. And then like, all right, paper. Like you said, the
Papers.
papers. Your freedom papers, nigga. Like,
yeah. Dang. That's crazy.
Do you have experience? Well, I'm trying to get the experience by getting this job.
Right, that's the whole purpose.
If you give me this job,
facts.
I'll have the experience
Facts.
to get there.
But they don't think that way, so.
But I was in the car. I got there early, and I got to see all the other candidates that were applying. I got to see, you know what I mean? And then I already knew I was going to get the job. Once I seen Shorty had a gym bag, she was about to do a demo lesson. So she had a gym bag. I said, oh, why am I even here?
Yeah, she's about to do a whole, like,
She had her little pantsuit on. I seen the gym bag. Oh, so she about to do a demo lesson.
Yeah, she had the wand. Let's do from point A to point B. She had a whole
Resistance
script.
bands, kettlebells.
Yeah.
She had everything.
I knew what time it was.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
But
it's all right. You got what you. Yes, you are where
I'm
you
great.
need to be,
Yeah.
I'm great.
and that's all that matters.
Anyway, body.
Yeah.
We talked about this, I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Zach Stacy, he was that football player that got caught on TV or camera abusing his ex-girlfriend. He did a number on her with throwing her around in front of the baby who was on the couch. Anyway, in his statement, he is playing the victim card. He is saying that it was staged. He's saying that she's trying to get me. It wasn't this, blah, blah, blah. It was a setup. And he's playing like victim, like we should come to his defense. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this, but I figured since we covered it before, I just want to get your thoughts on this now. Do you think it could be staged? Do you think he's the victim? What do you think?
That shit. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Sorry. I'm gonna hold my peace.
Definitely not a victim. Let's not even try to throw that card out there. You're not a victim, bro. You're more like a suspect. All right.
There you go.
You're not a victim. Staged.
Staged.
I don't know if it's staged, but I think Shorty said, I'm tired of getting my head lumped, so I'm going to plant a camera. Me and Tammy started planting cameras. I'm going to plant a camera here, plant a camera there, just in case some shit do pop off.
I had enough.
Got him.
I got enough.
I had enough.
Somebody gonna see this shit.
And I think she did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
She understood the assignment.
How was it staged?
How else am I going to prove my point?
Yeah.
Because if I say something either I'll be told I'm a liar, I'll be called this, I'll be called that, and then I'll have people silent. If you have the proof, you can't say.
You can't say it.
You can't deny.
It's not words. It's a video.
You know why he said he beat her?
Why?
He said he beat her because she was having an affair with his financial advisor, and they were like stealing.
That still don't give you the right to put your hands on anybody.
And that's wrong. I get it. You shouldn't do that. Whatever, fine.
She was way too calm, which means that this has happened many times. Because when somebody does that, you're in shock.
Yeah.
You would have been like, what the fuck? I know, but she was like, please don't. It was like, don't do this again.
Zach, okay. She was very calm. She knew.
I'm getting triggered right now.
But
don't do that.
Okay, yeah. He should. But I
feel bad.
He deserves whatever's coming to him. Nobody believes that it's staged.
It's not
Nobody
staged.
believes that you're the victim, bro.
No woman would agree to stage something like that. For what?
Who wants to stage getting beat up?
Who wants to stage getting thrown around, almost having a TV thrown on your face?
Yeah.
Having it visible in front of your child?
That part. That's the part that gets me. In front of the baby.
Come on, man. That's bullshit.
No.
Go to fuck the hell, bro.
And some other bullshit. Louisiana judge got caught on camera, not physically. You didn't see her face, but there was a video that's floating around. Apparently there was a string of robberies in her neighborhood, and they were watching it on camera. I guess the suspect being apprehended and held to the ground. And you can hear people. You can't see them, but you hear them saying nigger, roaches,
Yep.
all this stuff. Now she's a judge.
Her name is Michelle Oden.
Yeah, let people know who she is.
Yeah, and she's responsible for deciding the fate of individuals in her courtroom,
Especially
black women, people of color. How do you
black men? You just said black women.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Black men.
Black men.
She meant black men.
Is the mama.
All right, but there's also other minorities as well out there that are affected by her hate and her ignorance.
Yeah, how you feel about that? And but one of the defense, I think she took a leave of absence or whatever. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's in the privacy of her home. This is the argument. You left that on point caveat. What I did.
She said that she was on a sedative.
Oh, she was on a sedative. Yeah. So what you feel?
She using that. What's her name? Was it Rosie? No, not Rosie.
Not Rosie.
Let me tell you something.
Roseanne. She said ambient made her racist.
No drug is gonna make you racist. It makes you truthful.
Hello.
Just like liquor makes you truthful.
Hello.
So she just showed her true colors. So for me, hearing that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? A sedative?
A sedative made you racist.
But what I will say is, of course, in your home, of course you say what you say.
Of course.
My question is, who put it out? Who put it out? Because I think that was one of the questions that the guy was talking about.
They didn't know.
Like, who was angry at her and was like, I'm going to get her? Like, because it was very... It was because
everyone was comfortable. They were just saying, "Look at him run!
Look at that nigga roach!
Look at him run!
Yeah.
Look at a roach! He's trying to get away. You can't get him. That's where I dropped my phone. He probably stole it."
Right. And to me, again, I say things in the comfort of my own home. But when someone comes in your home to record you, that means that either they're tired of hearing it or they've heard it many times and they're like, I want to get this on record.
Right.
So somebody felt the need to show who she is as a person.
Yeah.
Because she's portraying herself as one thing. Because what is she, Filipino? Right?
Is she?
I don't know.
No, I thought she was Filipino.
I just know she a judge.
Deciding people's
fate.
That's all
well,
I know.
You have to. Like we were
you have to have no biases. Like you have to be a blank piece of paper where when you go into that courtroom, you treat each individual as an individual.
But let's be honest, it's money. It's money. This whole system is built off money. I'm just gonna put it out there that because it ain't about because you can have the most honest, sincere person up there who is not racist at all, but if the money's right,
they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it.
Nah,
or if there's something hanging over their head,
they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. This has nothing to do with justice. It has everything to do with money.
It's messed up, and I, it's just crazy how everybody talk about we got this struggle, we got that struggle. Yo, it's this book. Damn. See, damn mimosas got me all messed up.
Oh, it's all right.
It's cool. It's cool.
Let it fly.
The new Jim Crow. I got it. It's the new Jim Crow. If you haven't read it, read it. The new Jim Crow and Slavery by Another Name. That's the other book, Slavery by Another Name, where they literally, once slavery was abolished, they said, "Oh no, we got to keep this cash cow coming.
We need something else."
And that's when they pretty much created the prison industrial complex where they were locking people up for minimal offenses, creating offenses, and they were only locking up black folks. And they literally had them being slaves all over again. And that's part of the history they don't want to talk about.
Oh, yes, I was about to get into it. No offense to Christians. I am a Christian myself, but I'm just going to say it. Back in the day in slavery times, they used the Bible and said specific quotes to keep slaves imprisoned.
It's in the movies, if you pay attention.
Absolutely.
Some slavery movies.
One of them was a great
I can
movie.
see it in my head.
But he actually fought slave owners. Like, he got a whole bunch of slaves.
Birth of a Nation.
Yeah.
Yes, Birth of a Nation. Yes, Turner,
yes,
thank you.
Yes.
You saw what they were doing. They were using the Bible
That's a fact.
to keep people enslaved and thinking, oh, well, God said that this was supposed to happen, so I have to stay this way.
But you know what I find fun? I'm a Christian, believe in God, all that.
I'm
Lord
a
save Jesus
nothing,
Christ.
just so y'all know.
That's cool. Lord save Jesus Christ. I get that. But it's like especially that part of the movie, you focus on this scripture, right? Where it says, yeah, I can beat you. You have to listen to examine your master. Did you go to the other part? Did you read the other scriptures? Oh, no. None of that doesn't matter. John don't matter. Matthew don't matter. Ecclesiastes don't matter.
Right.
We just gonna focus on
these specific things.
this specific part here.
Yeah.
I ain't getting that deep, but whatever. But
It just goes to show how long this has been happening.
Yeah.
And because I want to get into these topics.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show. Yeah, this just goes to show.
We'll follow it because I want to see what's going to happen to her. Really quick, if you guys don't know, new listeners, old listeners, you know Auntie Wendy, a.k.a. Wendy Williams, is...
Uncle Wendy.
Okay. I love Wendy. Public disclaimer. Public announcement. I love Wendy Williams. I have been to her show. I watch her show. I haven't watched lately since she hasn't been back. It's not my thing. But I need to know what's going on with Auntie Wendy. I don't know if you guys care.
Drugs.
But I'm concerned. I'm very, very concerned about Auntie Wendy.
Cocaine.
They're saying that she is
She has Graves' disease.
well, they were saying
Cocaine.
They were saying that. What is that when you start to forget?
And
Dementia.
Alzheimer's. Dementia. Yeah. That's what they were saying.
But then this week they said her son gave her like an ultimatum, like either you get your life in order or I'm not gonna be in your life at all.
Well, then that means drugs.
Damn, Lauren.
That means drugs.
You were on my side. And then I gave you that piece, and you were like, well.
But if your son is saying that, because she was, you can't pot calling the kettle black, because she was going in on her son about his drug use and what he was doing at one point.
Yeah.
You can't tell me not to do this, and then you can't tell me. You can't tell me not to do drugs, and then you are doing drugs yourself. And
she's not doing that. You understand?
She is a cokehead.
If she's doing something, it ain't coke, because coke don't do that. Like coke, it's a drug that keeps you going.
I don't know what's going on with Auntie Wendy, but I am very deeply concerned and worried.
Me too.
A few people have reached out to me like, "Yo, what's going on with your Auntie Wendy?"
You don't know her.
But I've been a fan of Wendy since the sneak peek, since the very beginning.
Yeah,
I've been a huge fan. I just hope she's well. That's all.
Yeah, I hope she's well too.
Honestly,
I hope she gets well.
I haven't watched since I watched a few with Leah Remini, and that's it. I'm not interested in watching with Sherry Shepherd. I'm very happy for Sherry Shepherd. If she should get her own talk show, it should be under her own purple chair.
But you want to know something? They actually said that the views have gone up since she's been gone.
Yeah, whatever.
Nigga, you don't know her.
I'm just letting you know what was said.
Wendy.
I do know Wendy.
You do not know Wendell.
I do. I saw her up close and in person.
Tomorrow's version.
Anyway, can we talk about this TikTok threat before we get to our topic?
Oh yeah, real quick. Let's talk about this TikTok threat. There was a TikTok threat that went out where young kids was calling schools saying that they were going to shoot up the schools or something similar to that. I just saw it on the news.
Yeah.
And it's wild because a lot of it happened in Patterson. It happened in the schools in Patterson.
It's a little too close.
They had sent out some type of email. I didn't get no email, so I was frustrated because I told my sister, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they sent the email out beginning of the week." I said, "Bitch." Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
And she was like, they're not going to do nothing to no grade school. I said, bitch.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
We don't know.
They ain't going to Patterson. They ain't going.
You don't know that, though.
You're right.
No. They ain't going to Patterson.
Because
Wayne.
and if you see a white kid come into Patterson with a book bag, you know. Because we don't do that. Because black people are not typically known to do shit like that.
It happened outside of school. You know,
but it's still a concern to me that should have. And then the fact that this was a trend. Yeah. It was a TikTok trend. Yeah. I am like at this point, I'm just like, shut TikTok down.
I'll say this: when I was in middle school, there was a kid who he just didn't want to go to school. He would call him bomb threats. Like, he just did not want to go to school. And nigga, then I was just calling bomb threats, bro.
But that's what you did in the hood. You just called a bomb threat. You ain't really gonna do nothing. You just don't want to go to school, so you stop school from happening that day.
We had a few. I don't know about threats, but we had, I think anthrax was a big thing.
Oh, yeah, anthrax at the time.
There was something in the hallway. Clifton High School is huge. So there was something in one of the wings that had like a powdery like substance. They evacuated the whole school. We're all outside to determine if it was a threat. I think it was like a stink bomb or something like that.
Of course it was. Well, white kids in the hood gonna get shit like that.
We ain't doing all that.
But yeah, I say all of that to say TikTok is getting out of hand.
They're all out of hand.
It's the fact that it's just getting out of hand.
All right. I want to get to these topics. Yeah. Lauren, you teased us last week with your Amari Cron. Touch. Not funny. But so you teased us last week with your topic. We want to hear it.
All right, so to go back to what I was saying, I'm going to try and get this out. Excuse me. Are we, when you're in a relationship, are you living with someone because you genuinely want, wait, let me backtrack because I don't think I said that. Do you find that being in a relationship, are you only staying in a relationship because it's financially better for you living with someone, or do you genuinely want to stay with the person and live with them? So are you staying with your significant other because right now your finances, it's better financially to stay with someone? Or are you genuinely in the relationship and staying with this person because you really, truly want to be with them? And I'm asking that question because I'm noticing that I was listening to the radio and this girl called in, or a guy was calling in, and he was pretty much saying that it was a girl. And she was saying, my ex called me and he wants to get back together. But he was pretty much saying that it would be better for us financially. Not necessarily saying he wants to be with her, but just saying, well, we know each other. Let's try and reconcile, but reconcile based off of financial freedom. Living together, we split the cost. It's cheaper.
Absolutely.
And in this economy, and this is today's economy, it's expensive.
And in this area,
very expensive. Northern New Jersey, yes, tri-state area.
$2,000 plus a month with
for
all
an
the
apartment,
amenities.
not a house.
One bedroom.
$1,700.
Minimum $1,700, and you going up to $2,200-$2,300 with all the amenities.
With all the amenities,
the washer and dryer, the bathroom, not the bathroom, but everybody get bathroom. But you know what I mean.
But my question is, do you think that is, like, what do you guys think about that?
I think in this area, in this economy, a lot of people are doing that. I think that it may be easier to just live together. I don't have to worry about going out, finding another apartment, finding a condo or whatever. In this area, it's much easier to do that, and that sucks. I think it's wrong to do that.
I also think that's why cheating has kicked up heavy. I mean, I think cheating has kicked up due to social media. But I also feel like a lot of the situationships that are happening are based off of living together because of financial freedom, or because I still am able to do the things I want to do without having to worry about finances.
Yeah.
What say you out there?
That was fucking crazy. What you think?
I think this has been going on for a while. I really do.
You think so?
I think so. I think men and women have been,
staying together
for the purpose of either keeping an image. So people can see.
That's a different topic.
Yeah, that is a different topic.
Is it?
No, I'm not saying like don't talk about it. I'm just saying like that's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, well, for views and likes versus money.
For keeping that image. Oh yeah, we're still together. The kids are happy. We're happy. At the end of the day, they're not sleeping in the same bed. He on the couch, she in the bedroom, or she on the whatever the case may be. Roles could be reversed. And I really believe, like y'all said before, it is hella expensive to live where we live. And you could be making nice money. I'm talking about 70 to 80K, and it's still like, damn, like
still ain't right.
Still ain't right.
Yeah.
It still ain't right because you know.
still have other expenses. You have a car note if you have a car, and if you have an expensive car, that's an expensive car note. You have car insurance. You have your other expenses, which are your credit cards, all those type of things that are taken into account. Then you still have to pay rent, which is what, $17, $18, $220. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? $2,200 a month. Why would I do all of that when I can live with someone, split the cost of rent, and that way I still have an extra whatever I saved on rent, that's pocketed.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not. It's not right. I don't think morally it's right. But I think what's important is if there's an understanding. If I told you, listen, I know we're not really there anymore, like shit ain't been right, but this is what it is. I can't afford to go elsewhere. I can't make it, or I know you can't make it, or blah, blah, blah. Then why don't we just make this work?
Roommates.
But then that stops.
Roommates.
But that's unhappy. Then you're settling.
I think if it's communicated, it's one thing. If it's not communicated, then we have a separate issue.
True. But if it's communicated, but you're still unhappy, what does that do? Because y'all wanted to break up. You didn't break up because you wanted to say, all right, let's for the benefit of,
Right.
or for the sake of,
Right.
let's do this.
Right.
It's not necessarily being happy. You're settling. You're saying, I don't really want to do this, but because I'm in a financial bind, I have to do this. So it's really you settling.
You are settling. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I would find a way to try to swing it on my own. Like me and you, for some reason, before marriage.
God forbid.
God forbid, did not work. When I come home, that's my peace. That's where I'm safe. I don't want to be in your way. I don't want you to be in my way. I don't want any tension or whatever. So I'm gonna go. Whether that means I'm gonna have to eat ramen for a month. And
You like ramen.
I love ramen, man.
So much sodium.
I love ramen. It's
So
cool.
much
It's
sodium.
cool. Cup of noodles is cool.
Sis, do
They
that,
got
like,
flavors.
once a month.
They got flavors. They got flavors.
They do. It's delicious, though.
The soy one is good. Shout out to friend. But I'm just gonna find a way to make it and break it on my own. If I gotta go back to parents, I go back to parents. But me personally, single, would not do it.
Yeah, it's like sacrificing your happiness for stability.
Yeah, because I mean, you can find a place. Not saying you're gonna be in like the hood.
The best area.
You may not be in the hood. Maybe you gotta share a room.
I ain't sharing a room with no stranger.
No, not share a room, but like
Stranger
rent,
danger.
Rent a room. Maybe something like that.
And I've seen that.
Or get a studio.
And
You mean just get a studio?
studios are like $1,700.
Studios are expensive.
Studios are expensive,
Expensive.
but me personally, if we're in a situation where it's not right and it's just me,
I'm gonna run a studio.
I'm gonna. Oh hell!
I mean, that's pretty much the best thing to do.
I'm gonna get a studio. If that's the case, it's just me.
I guess so.
I ain't got no furniture.
You ain't got no fun. I'm keeping that shit.
You can
Oh,
take
damn.
it.
What do you think, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you said something, but I know we mentioned some other things. So, like, do you take convenience over happiness?
Honestly, the person I am, I would probably say we make it work. We make it work because I don't want you. If I care about you, I don't want you to struggle. I don't want to struggle. Once you get where you got to go, once I get where I got to go, we go our separate ways. You know, only for you though. If it was some other chick, I don't know. But for you, I do it for you.
Thanks.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, I thought that was an interesting topic
It was
because
very interesting.
the girl was really like considering it, and then I think Angela was like, "But do you want to be with this person?"
I feel like I heard this, and I feel like maybe it's another one, but a guy was thinking about he wanted to break up with the girl, but he knew that she couldn't survive without him. So he was kind of wanting to stick it out because he knew that I know she's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
So it's like
he felt bad for her.
yeah.
Damn.
But Angela was telling him, no, you gotta be
happiness.
honest.
Yeah.
But she's like, I know she ain't gonna have no place to go.
Damn. That sucks too.
I don't know, man. Maybe maybe a situation like that, you put it on the clock. Like, listen, I
6
know
months.
things ain't right. I'll give you, I was going to say 3, but yeah, I'll give you 6 months.
Yeah.
To kind of get your ducks in a row. And in the meantime, I'll help you with half of whatever.
That's tough.
That's interesting. That's sad.
It is.
I don't want to keep harping on it, but I feel like it's a reality.
It is a reality. And I thought that's why it was a great topic because I know a lot of people are going through that.
That's a
in
fact.
silence.
In silence.
In
That's a fact.
silence.
That's a fact.
If you are going through that, you can call the hotline 1-800. No, I'm just playing. I don't have a hotline to call, but
You
I'm
can
just letting
call
you know.
us.
Yeah, you
We'll talk
can
to
you can
you.
definitely and send in those like if you have questions, send them topics and send them questions in. We won't if you want to stay anonymous, we will definitely keep you anonymous.
Absolutely.
But if you have questions that you want to know or you want answered and you want to talk to somebody but you don't know who to talk to, we're gonna give you straight up advice. We aren't counselors, we aren't
Not at
therapists,
all,
but we
we're-
can give you the best sound advice we can
Be
give.
real.
Yeah.
Real advice. Real quick.
Yeah.
My topic.
Yeah.
So you know how nowadays you have women on Instagram with booties, and
Yes.
perfect bodies,
Yes.
Booty.
cinched waist, all that good stuff, and then I just want to know if the expectations of men and women are realistic. Who's more realistic? I don't know if I'm framing this right.
Who's more with what?
Well, in sorry. Okay, I thought I was born. Okay.
I'm looking like
Because I was like, I poured a little bit. I think there's a little bit left. Sorry.
Little drizzy.
Whose expectations of dating are more realistic? Is it men or is it women?
Sheesh.
So are men more realistic, or are they looking for these chicks they see on Instagram with the perfect bodies and blah blah blah? Is it women who are more realistic, who are looking for men to take them on $400 first dates and buy them a Birkin or a Chanel bag and blah blah blah?
I'll say men's expectations are more realistic.
Why?
I'll say men's expectations are more realistic due to the fact I'm a man.
Yeah.
Of course.
There you go. And I feel like when a man takes a woman out on a date, the woman ain't paying, the woman ain't doing much. When the woman takes a dude, there was the one viral clip that went around when the chick was out on a date with a dude and she's literally like live tweeting, "Oh, this nigga broke. He took me to Applebee's or some type of shit." And while he's there, he's dead ass reading the tweets that she sent him and shit like that. So like, I feel like women, they want to be, take me to the Chart House, take me to
I love the Chart House.
It's a nice place.
River Palm Terrace, take me
Steak
to
is good.
first date. That's what they want. Where it's just like, hold up, baby.
Prove yourself, bitch.
That's a fizzy. Like, yo, like I don't even know you, and you want me to invest a couple of $100 on you?
What's an appropriate random?
I'll say this.
First date.
One of my boys, Naday, that's one of my boys from when I worked in the Bronx. He does a lot of these quotes. He's dating out now, and he's like, he goes to restaurants and he gets reviews, and then he'll ask, women question. He's dope. I'm gonna send you guys pages. He's cool. And and he asked this question: what's an appropriate amount of money to spend on a date? $50 to $100, or $100 to $300? And I said $50 to $100, and that includes everything.
For a first date?
First date, $50 to $100. Okay. I said my first date with you. No, that's not good. No.
Currently.
Go ahead. Continue.
I'll say this because you think about it. $50 to $100 for two people, that can go a long way.
This was
Drinks.
This was in
Include
2000.
drinks.
This was in 2007, babe. Think current.
Oh, shit.
Because you got to
Current.
understand, when you're on a first date, you're probably going to drink more so than anything because you're going to loosen up. You got to loosen up.
Not me. I want to know.
You loosey goosey.
Or you turn up prior to, but then you show your true colors after you have a couple drinks because you can't hold your liquor.
Too soon.
So you have to drink when you're there. So it takes about 2 drinks to get in. 2 drinks, what? And I'm gonna be honest. Me, I'm a whiskey girl.
No shit.
So I do Jameson double neat.
I was about to say Jameson.
So, which means a Jameson double neat could cost you anywhere between $18 to $20.
Okay, so
and that's one.
That's
and I
$40,
usually get 2 to 3.
$36, and then you only getting 2.
I'm just
All
telling
right,
you.
so what's the average for first date to spend?
So you do 2 to 3 drinks, but if you're talking, because once you start drinking, the conversation starts happening.
Of course.
So then you get hungry because you got to absorb all of that.
Need some
so then you
wings.
eat. Yeah, you could do wings, or you could do,
Bit of
or depending
appetizer.
on, you could, if you hungry, like I came to eat.
You ain't getting no entree, nigga.
No, I want to eat. And since I don't eat red,
Ain't get no entree.
I don't eat
Nachos.
I'm just saying I don't eat red meat, but I'm just saying like if anything, I would maybe get like a chicken dinner or shrimp. I do shrimp a lot, like
You get
a lot of seafood.
mozzarella sticks.
No bueno, then I'm leaving.
Calamari. You're getting calamari.
Pay for my drinks and I'm out.
Bye-bye.
Because
Day
but
over.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
give
yeah,
you
yeah,
the
yeah,
money
yeah,
to add up. So then
Right.
if you do eat, that's what, maybe 25, and I don't know, because places I go is usually 25 a plate.
Right.
Might be cheaper if you're going elsewhere, but usually typically $20 to $25 per plate.
That's $50. You and I. That's $50. So we have 50.
50, and then the drinks is what between the two. I'm already in, so I'm 18 to 18.
36.
That's 36. So then you order something. I don't know if you
Nah,
do
I like-
something straight.
I like lemonade. Lemonade.
You like
All
Long
right.
Island.
All right, so Long Island is
fancy
what, like
Long
maybe
Island.
8, 12, 8 to the,
Double
so if
18.
you do 2, that's $16 compared to my 36, and the $50. That's almost, we're almost at 200. We're almost at what, 150?
We're about 100. We're about 100.
I think about 150.
I think
Sounds
200
about.
is the cutoff.
On the first date, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not.
But if you're enjoying yourself,
I mean, I got it, but I'm still not.
I got it.
But on the first date, I'm keeping it a buck.
So who you're still sticking with men's
That's what I'm saying.
expectations are more realistic.
Did you hear her expectations?
But
did you hear her?
Time out. But you don't think that men. Time out. So you don't think that men have this image in their head of the big butt, big boobs, small waist, nice body, blah blah blah.
I really think you think guys are very, very shallow. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not.
Can I just say something on that really quick?
On.
I know someone who dated someone who was like that and said, although the outer appearance looked great, she was fucked up. So all these men are, chasing after her, but don't really know who this woman is. She's fucked up.
Right.
That to me says a lot, because a lot of these women are like that. Because if you feel you have to just be this particular type of person, a lot of stuff is not right internally.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Which means that there's something going on mentally that is saying to you, you need to continuously keep altering your body and doing this in order to be happy. So if you date women like that, sometimes, in general, men will do that over any woman that is not theirs. Not saying you, but I'm just saying, if they see a beautiful woman, gosh, she dope. You know what I'm saying? The man she's with is probably like, nigga, if you knew
the maintenance on this
what
one,
I have to deal with that, you'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're going based off of visuals.
Right.
So it's a visual thing, but you don't know how this person is mentally. So of course, what you see is attractive. You're attracted to it. Once you get to know that person, you're like, you're a really fucked up individual. I can't do you. Or you money hungry. Or you a savage. Like, I can't fuck with you.
I agree, because I feel like a lot of women, from what I...
What you agree with? You agree that women's expectations are high, or men? What you agree with?
I feel like this is not off of anyone in my circle. This is not the friends. This is what I'm seeing on social media. I'll make that clear. I feel like, from what I'm seeing on social media, a lot of women's expectations are too high. They're expecting these $400 dates. The steak is crusted with 24 karat gold flakes. I'm expecting a Birkin bag by the third date. I'm expecting to be flued out by the fifth date. It's like, who are you dating? It can't be realistic. And I feel like the normal women, not like me, because we're not looking, but the normal women like you and I see that, like, oh, I gotta have that. No, you don't, because your man works a regular 9 to 5 like mine.
Right.
He's not spending $100,000 on a bag.
Facts.
When I know you for 24 hours.
Facts.
This shit's wild. But when I see friends of mine that post memes and shit like that about, well, I gotta get this, I'm like,
yeah, says who?
he may get you a Louis bag. If that's what you chase, then he may get you a Gucci bag. He may get you a wallet. He may take you out to a nice dinner. But I don't see him spending no $10,000 on a bag. And where you going with a $10,000?
I think women are they get confused with these
reality shows
and these men who are established financially.
Yes, that's the difference.
So yeah, if you dating someone who is in that financial bracket,
sure,
but I still wouldn't expect that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I think that if you met a dude that could spend like that, I don't know if he would foolishly waste $10,000 on somebody he just met.
I mean,
would you?
Hell no, Marv. Where we at with time, brother?
10 minutes, yeah.
Cool. I just think it's very interesting, and I kind of find it frustrating when I see that shit. I'm just like, I don't know what reality you live in, sis. I don't.
Social media reality.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Snap out of it. That's just not real.
It's hard for them to snap out of it when that's all they see all the time. So it's almost like this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Just like men feel like they're supposed to have women who are shaped this way, which is why women feel like they have to go get their bodies altered because he's not gonna like me unless I look this way.
It's a cycle.
She's not gonna like me unless I'm putting out money. He go broke. Then she like, well, nigga, you ain't got it. And he like, well, I broke my bank trying to
had it.
Yeah, I had it. You took my whole savings.
Right.
So it's a cycle. It's a sad cycle that we're living in where people feel like they have to portray someone they aren't, which is what social media has allowed people to do.
It's really sad.
Oh, well, we don't have that problem.
Thank God.
Do not. And I'm so
Shout
glad.
out to mine.
I'm so glad, like, the people around me, my close friends, are not in that world.
Yeah.
But when I see some other shit, I'm just like,
Yeah,
So
it's
glad
sad.
we ain't friends because I don't understand
Word.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think this was a good
I like that. I like both of those topics, though.
Yeah.
They both
Yeah.
are good.
Really quick, it's Christmas time. Have you guys finished shopping? Are you done? Are you finished? You
I
haven't
did.
started? Nice.
I think I'm done. I think the only person I have to get is my nephew, and I got to get a few more gifts for Peyton because her birthday's the 21st, and then I just still need to get more gifts for her for Christmas. I feel like I didn't get enough, but it's enough to me because one gift was like over the amount I should have paid. So I'm
Right.
like, you should just get that one.
should.
And I'm not saying it's from Santa, it's from Mommy.
Hello.
Because he's not taking.
Don't give Santa no credit, man.
Yo, the credit
Stop
he's
giving
gonna
a
get.
white man credit, Al.
I don't want to, but at this point, I'm like, but I have finished majority of mine. I think
Yeah.
the only person, I have to get Peyton and then my SOS.
Did you finish?
I'm good. I finished like 2 weeks ago. Everything's just a rock.
Good shit. I'm usually done by this time, but I just
never
wasn't
done.
in the mood. I was dragging. I just wasn't.
Really?
It was putting the money together too. You know, like you got to make sure because
Me-
I had to make sure I was putting my monies together. What can I do? What can I afford? Because I have my savings.
do that first.
Right.
Exactly.
So it was just lining things up.
I'm always last minute. I mean, I'm pretty much done with the exception of
What
two.
you give me?
I'm pretty much done with the exception of two. I'm always in the mall, the store, Christmas Eve. There's something about it. I don't mind it. I don't care. I put my headphones in and I'm just zoned out.
I should try that.
But don't do it because you may hurt somebody.
Oh, all right.
You might hurt. I don't recommend it.
Well, I was probably gonna stop at the Burger Mall. Actually, no, I can't. I have to do makeup.
I
Fuck
do
it.
I work right there, so that's why I'm always at
Oh.
Burger.
Well, you don't work there anymore.
I do work. I have a job.
Well,
It's just we on remote work and leave. Don't put that out there.
You at home.
You ain't working there no more.
Yeah, you at home.
What are you guys listening to? Watching?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I gotta grab my phone real quick, right?
So I've been listening to Aaliyah.
Okay.
I went back into my Aaliyah. I just
Which album?
the last album, Aaliyah.
Best one.
It's the best one.
best.
I mean, I've also been listening to some Robin Thicke.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Robin.
Jasmine, Faith, D Smoke, Rihanna, me. You know, I've just kind of been everywhere. I've kind of been in a real good vibe lately, but just listening to like old music that just I need that
Gives you that
music, you
feel.
know?
Yeah.
Shows, I've been watching this show on Netflix about the women who are in real estate.
I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I
saw that. It's really good. And then I've also been watching Ready to Love. That's one of my other good shows that I like to watch. Family or Fiance is another one I like to watch. And I think that's it for. And Huntsville, the reunion. I've been
I
watching
haven't
that
watched
as well.
last season. I gave up.
And I also watched the movie with Sandra Bullock.
I was.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I like Sandra Bullock. She's my girl. So I thought I would watch that. But that was really good. I also recommend people going to watch that Kevin Hart. That Kevin Hart
True
one.
Story.
True Story was really good. So and that one and In Passing, if you haven't watched that one yet,
That's good.
was about the we
finally-
did talk about it. Yeah.
Finally watched it. What about you, Aunt?
Future, Underachievers, my boy Day Parquet. You know Day?
Yeah. He asked me to be on a song with him one time, but
That's my guy. I grew up with him. Young dude.
He's cool.
David Mufananya. Giving out your government.
is he African?
Yeah, he's Nigerian.
Oh, Mufananya. I mean, yeah.
He's Nigerian. He got I love the song with him and Vado. It's fire.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's nice.
really good.
Dave
yeah.
is nice. Underachievers. Bryson Tiller. I've been listening to Bryson Tiller. Heavy. I've been listening. Shy Glizzy, and I've been watching. We've been watching that show you told us about Harlem.
We just started.
We just started.
We're episode 2.
Episode.
Well, how? Wait, just give it, because I said the same thing. And then when I kept watching it, I was like, okay.
When
because-
homie threw his legs up, I'm like, hey, you.
Bruh, she was like, did this nigga just throw his legs up? But yeah, that was pretty,
wasn't
pretty
expecting
crazy.
that.
I wasn't either.
We watching Insecure.
Oh, Insecure, yes.
It's a dub. This season's a dub.
Keep going.
Trying to think what else we watching in the Crizzy. And we were just watching Mad King of Queens on Peacock.
That's our
Pause.
show.
King of Queens is the best show
That's our
ever.
shit. That's our shit. Listening to Jasmine Sullivan, I can't get out of my head.
Yes.
I went back to Tank. I tried to give Alicia Keys' new album a test listen. I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, somebody told me about that.
Yeah, I can't do it yet.
They said no.
Janae Aiko. I think it's a Christmas song. I heard that single, Wrap Me Up. I think it's Christmas, but I think she's so dope.
She is
so
dope.
It made me go back into her.
Her energy is a vibe.
I love it. And I feel like the way she sings is so effortless, much like you. Also been listening to Libra. Plug that as well. Mariah Carey, Christmas. Yes.
Yes.
I listened to Russ as per Aunt, but I listened to a few songs last week. And Tiana Taylor, what I've been watching. I just finished True Story with Kevin Hart. I highly recommend you watch that. It's a quick watch. The usual 911, Grey's Anatomy, blah, 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 blah. I think. Oh, and I went back and I'm rewatching The Game. It's just a good feel-good show that gives me some laughs.
Show. You know they're coming back out.
Yeah. And I did watch the new. It's not bad. It's pretty.
Is Tia in
pretty
it?
good.
I mean, it's married. No. Oh, I mean, she wasn't in it for a long time.
Yeah, she kind of left it, but Wendy Williams Robinson, Tasha Mack is holding it down pretty well.
That's good.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and hopefully we could finish Harlem over the holiday break and stuff like that. But
yeah, get into that one.
Yeah, so I think we're at the end. I want to wish you guys a happy holiday.
Yeah, because we
happy
probably
New
won't be
Year.
here next week. Yeah.
Yeah, stay safe.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, keep
love
listening.
on each other. Appreciate one each other.
Yeah, subscribe.
Like.
Comment. Give us some feedback.
Share.
Harsh or positive. We welcome all of it. All of it.
That's it right there.
On Instagram, Tresco, TR3S_co.
Yep.
And follow us on YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We lit.